Sup, everyone? It's really Timmy B and Jechnician back for episode 10 of our X and Y randomized versus. Yesterday's episode on Jech's channel, we continued the game. We got a bunch of cool encounters. I got my fossil at the end of the episode. Jech is on a ride horn right now, but Jech, how are you doing, my friend?
Well, I'd be doing better if I wouldn't be on this ride horn and I would have been the last place. But, I'm doing good, man. The game is going so well. I'm loving the series so far. For the first verses that I ever do, I think it's going pretty well. So I'm doing good, man.
That's awesome, yeah, and I agree with you on that one. So how about you hop into a team recap? I know the teams are basically the same as last episode, but for any new viewers, let's give them a little taste of what's on the team right now.
All right. Well, as you guys can see, I have a pretty good layout here. So I'll start with my boy here, Cryptic, our other legendary. Oh, and his ability is sturdy. I did not know that. So
okay.
Nobody can knock my Dialga out in one shot. So that's cool. So it's our boy Cryptic here, our Dialga, the second legendary on our team, with the ability sturdy that can't get killed in one shot. With the attacks, Scary Face, Metal Claw, Ancient Power, and Slash. We have our girl here, Sparky, our Electros, with the ability Synchronize, with the moves Acid, Crunch, Headbutt, and Discharge. We have our girl here, our Mega Garchomp, with the ability Keen Eye, with the moves Sand Tomb, Bone Club, Sand Attack, and Dragon Rage. And I said that Dragon Rage was going to be crucial, and I haven't used Dragon Rage once. Just for a disclaimer. We have our MVP of the team here, our Hazeby, our red button, if anything ever happens, our Regigigas, with the ability Poison Heal, with the moves Drill Peck, Knock Off, Dizzy Punch, and Confuse Ray. We have our girl here, the red girl, our Jennifer, our Crawdon, with the ability Water Zor, with the moves Bubble Beam, Bubble, Protect, and Vice Grip. We have our boy here, the Speedy Boy, our Demo, the Togekiss, with the ability Mummy, with the moves Air Slash, Sky Attack, Aura Sphere, and Extreme Spear, with holding the Luck Incense. That's what making that I need to start using my Luck Incense because I'm not using it enough. And that's all from my team. So what's on your side, Timmy?
Great question. It's pretty much the same team as last episode, so I'm going to do this rather quickly, but we got Ziggy the Zygarde with Natural Cures, the ability with Dragon Breath, Bite, Safeguard, and Dig. Next up, we have Betty the Staraptor with Fur Coat as the ability with Tackle, Endeavor, Quick Attack, and Wing Attack. Next up, we got Beef the Whalmer with Flash Fire as the ability with Whirlpool, Growl, Water Pulse, and Rollout. Next up, we got Houdini the Kadabra, our starting Pokemon, with Sand Force as the ability with Miracle Eye, Kinesis, Confusion, and Disable. We got Victor the Volcarona with Storm Drain as the ability with Ember, String Shot, Leech Life, and Gust. And finally, we have Zoe the Zangoose with Telepathy as the ability, holding the Silk Scarf with the moves Slash, Crunch, Quick Attack, and Crush Claw. So that's both of our teams, everybody. If you think that those are good teams, make sure to hit that thumbs up button to like this video. Let me get it on camera. There it is. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm ItsReallyTimmyB, and I make a bunch of great and awesome Pokemon content. So if you want to support the channel beyond liking this video, also consider hitting the subscribe button as well. And then go follow my guy, Jech. Go subscribe to his channel, like all of his videos, and all that jazz. But Jech,
yes.
Are you ready for me to hit the timer?
I am 100% ready, and I'm ready to get the lead.
Okay, well, good luck with that. And 3, 2, 1, we are off. So I picked the Jaw Fossil, so now I'm just trying to get out the cave. So we're going to get 2 free Pokemon to basically start off this episode. But Jech, it is interesting that your Regigigas is named Hazeby, and he's the MVP of the team, because Hazeby was the MVP of my Sleep Lock last week. He gave out, he packed a couple of powerful punches, and very fortunate that he was revived after spinning the birthday wheel. So Hazeby is a very popular MVP for anybody out there wanting to name a Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently you guys need to consider using him for your starters, because apparently he's the MVP of every series that we've been doing. So shout-outs to you, Hayes. Shout-outs to you for being such a good guy and being our MVP of our teams. But yeah, it's quite a coincidence that he was the MVP for both our teams. But I thought the spinning the birthday wheel was such a cool concept for you. When you when I first saw that you were doing that, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I love any series that you can spin a wheel where it can give you some benefits or it can give you like some disadvantages. I think it's just, I think I just love any, like, that's what I love about randomizers is everything is random, right? So it's the same thing as a wheel. You can get something good or you can get something bad, but it's random. So I'm like fiending to know what it's going to be. So yeah, I am very excited to see what the fossils are going to be. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm gonna skip this doctor and just not get my fossils and just go to the gym.
Okay. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead.
Yeah. Never mind about everything. I'm getting the lead. No, I'm kidding. I need those fossils.
I mean, if you want to give away a couple of free Pokemon, I mean, by all means, go ahead.
Oh my god, the Rhyhorn is so weird. Like, you try to spin it one way, and it spins the other way, and you're walking backwards. And,
I had
Did you get your static encounter in the cave?
Yeah, that was the HOOPA.
Oh, okay, so the dark spot was the HOOPA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't
That's
know
the only encounter I got in the cave, too, were the statics.
Oh, yeah, you don't get an encounter at where the Team Flare is, right?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I forgot
that.
About it.
I just didn't run into a wild Pokemon. But I felt like it would be weird if I, didn't.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ground there.
Yeah. So my encounter here is a Ferrothorn.
Oh, okay. That could be interesting depending on how you use it.
Yeah, it's very beefy. It can set up spikes. It can set up pretty much everything. So that's good for at least gym battles because we do fight like 6 Mons.
Yeah.
It does.
But it is a spot on the team. That's the issue,
Yeah, and it is. If I do add a Mon to my team, I think it would be taking out my Jennifu and putting that lantern. Oh, actually, I do already have. Oh, I don't know. I like the composition, the way my team looks right now.
Right. And we're kind of at that point, too, in the Nuzlocke, where it's like we do have, some good options in the PC. I'm about to check out this HOOPA, but it's I want to add it to the team, but it's I don't know if I have, the spot for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does ground resist rock?
Yeah, it should.
It should, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, does steel resist rock as well? It should, right? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. I think I messed up here.
Ooh, I'm looking at my Trevenant right now. It has inner focus, so it can't get flinched. And it has a Confuse Ray, Astonish Growth, and Ingrain. Alright. Ooh, my HOOPA has Pixelate, so normal type moves become fairy type moves. And you have Confusion, Astonish, Magic Coat, and Psybeam. That's probably going to be added to the team, but I'm just going to go get my fossils real quick before I do any sort of team management.
That's cool. I love Pixelate. I don't remember what Glaciate or something like that. It's the one that makes all your moves ice type as well. I think those abilities are cool, but
I'm even a fan of Protein too because you always have a stab move.
Yeah, I think those abilities are just incredible. But I feel like you need a specific Mon for them. Having that ice ability on a Sneasel makes Sneasel and Weavile so much more viable because Sneasel is such a good Mon, but there's a lot of moves that it learns like Slash and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you have Glaciolate or whatever the ability is, it makes Slash a ice type move instead of having it just a normal type move. So it just makes every move that Weavile has even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
if HOOPA would have been a fairy type and all his moves would have been turned to fairy, that would have been cool. But it's still cool because it's a a mythical mon. My God, I was blanking out there. I was like, is it a legendary or mythical? Is it a legendary? I didn't want to mix my words up, but it's cool because it's a mythical, and Hoopa's such a cool mon. It's such a cool design, and it does have like because fairy type is the type in this game that's the most unique one, because it was the first time it was introduced, and not every there's a lot of typings that it's neutral against.
Ooh.
There's only like a couple typings that are like, wait, what's the ooh?
I got my 2 fossils, okay? Not the best Pokemon, but I got a Tentacruel and a Growlithe. I'm looking at my Tentacruel right now. It has Lightning Rod as the ability, so it draws in electric-type moves to boost special attack, which it needs. But it has Constrict, Acid, Toxic Spikes, and Bubble Beam, so the moveset could use a little bit of work.
Yeah.
And then my Jaw Fossil was Growlithe with Plus as the ability. Woo! But Oversoothe, Helping Hand, Flame Wheel, and Reversal. Well, hey, if I ever get a Firestone, definitely would evolve that into an Arcanine and definitely could consider adding that to the team.
Well, I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
I have loved Arcanine since the first time they introduced him. And I always wished that they would have actually continued with the lore of Arcanine, and they would have made him a legendary. Because if you remember in the first gen in the series, his drawing was introduced right beside the birds. So he was supposed to be a legendary dog as well.
Yeah.
So I wish they would have. I don't know. I love Arcanine either way, but I think it would have been cool if he would have been considered a legendary as well. But he's such a good mon in advance. Very speedy, very strong, and would be beneficial on our team. A strong fire type.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I decided, little team management, I decided to add our Hoopa on the team in replacement of our starting Pokemon Kadabra. But if I ever do get the Alakazamite, then, Kadabra's getting back on the team so we can evolve and all that stuff. And then instead of my Beef, the Whalemore, I'm going to see Tentacruel, especially with a couple of moves, if it learns anything good. I mean, Bubble Beam's still there. But I like the Lightning Rod ability, and Tentacruel is a special defensive tank.
Yeah.
He can take some hits.
And
pulling up his moves right now, he'll learn one in 2 levels. So we'll see if it gets a new. But I have a couple of solid water options for the team.
Yeah, I think you're right on the defensive side. Tentacruel, I always overlooked when I was younger because I was like, it's like the common water thing with Magikarp. But Tentacruel is very viable. A very good mon.
Special defensive tank, and especially with Lightning Rod as the ability, you're basically taking away a whole weakness right there.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that would be a very good team member as well. But Hoopa's gonna be cool. It'll be cool if you do get the item to awaken him into his unbound form. It would be awesome because I've seen him, but I've never seen him in a playthrough to be used, or I want to see how good he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what that item is? Because I don't.
It's like a little genie lamp. I don't remember the name of the thing, but it's a lamp. It's a little purple lamp, I'm pretty sure. So you'd notice it the second you see it.
I need the prison bottle, it looks like.
The prison bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, hopefully it's an item that's randomized in one of the shops in some of the upcoming towns, because that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be, like I said, it would be cool. I don't want you to get another, somewhat legendary or mythical, but
it still would be awesome to have on the team.
It would be, oh my god, it would be cool. I'm finding a Mega Ampharos.
Ooh.
Luckily, I have my Mega Garchomp, and I just kicked his butt completely. So that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Wait, Jack, I do have a question for you. Speaking of Tentacruel, Tentacool, the little one, was the first ever full odds shiny I got. I got it when I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green, And I was like,
Nice.
10 or 11 at the time, and I had no idea what shiny Pokemon were. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go catch this. I mean, I was like at like Cinnabar Island, and it was like a level like 8, so like I wasn't gonna be on the team, but I was like, I'm just gonna catch this just in case the game doesn't break. And my brother was like, oh yeah, dude, that's a shiny Pokemon. That's like 1 in like X thousand, whatever the odds were. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I think it's probably still my favorite shiny. It's a good shiny too, Tentacruel and Tentacool. Decent evolution line, but I gotta ask, what was your favorite, or what was your first shiny Pokemon?
So, okay. The first that I remember, because I don't recall ever seeing a shiny until actually this generation. Okay, it's funny that we're playing it and you asked me this question. Yeah, because I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure if I would have seen a mon start glowing with stars, I would have like noticed it. First off, obviously you get Red Gyarados, so that's
right.
But the first full-on shiny that I ever got is in this generation. There's a place where you go in a desert, and I was running around and I ended up getting a shiny Trapinch.
Oh.
And I remember seeing it. I was like, wait, Trapinch is not blue. Wait, what? And I was like, that can't be. I'm like, what happened here? And it was cool. It was really cool. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Woo, that did not. Okay, that's very scary for me.
Yeah, I'm battling a Xerneas right now. So, what's scary on your screen right now?
Oh no! Oh.
What happened?
Whew. Okay, well, it was risky because I was fighting a Togekiss, and I could have went to Jennifu, but its Aura Sphere is super effective against my Crawdaunt. His Fairy type is super effective against my Dialga. It's super effective against my Garchomp. His Aura Sphere is super effective against my Haze as well. It's pretty much super effective against all my Mons.
Yeah.
Except for my own. I mean, I could have went to my Togekiss. I think that was dumb of me, but it hit me with two times. It hit me with that Aura Sphere.
Okay.
And if it would have got a crit, it might have killed me, but I had no choice but to hit it with my strongest Mon, you know?
Yeah.
So I did kill it, finally.
Good.
Yeah. So I didn't lose any Mons, but it was still scary. Kind of scary. I am fighting a Genesect, but I should be able to kill it pretty easily.
That's good.
Yeah. But yeah. So where are you at in the game right now?
I am at the beach just battling the handful of trainers that are here. But then I will be all good to explore the next town, maybe even take on the gym. We're about halfway through the episode right now.
Okay.
So, might be next episode depending how long it takes for me to explore and all that stuff. But we do get a bike in this town, so I'm very excited to get a bike.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And we do have a bunch of encounters after the gym as well. So, you were right with saying that we're going to have a lot of encounters, but I didn't realize... I knew we were going to have a lot of encounters, but I didn't realize how many.
Yeah, and it's all like back to back to back too.
Back to back. It's insane.
I mean, even for for us, like, I mean, you got that Rhyhorn encounter. You get your what?
Did you get? There was a static encounter in the cave as well. Not just the Hoopa, but there was another static encounter that falls from the ceiling that you missed.
No, I didn't get that, but I wasn't gonna count that. I mean, do you count that?
Well, yeah, usually because it's like
it's not a static. I don't think it's a static.
Well, I've seen people count that in series because it's still the cave area, and you get the shadow static, and then you get the flying, because there's another cave where you can get an encounter that falls from the sky. But I mean, if you don't want to count it, we don't have to count it. I mean, it's all good. But I was about to count it because it's the only encounter you can get in that part of the cave. But I mean, it's up to you. I need to know because if we're not counting it, I need to run. If we do count it, I'm gonna catch it.
Well, I'm leaning toward not counting it just because I didn't encounter that. So I think
it's just you have to walk on a specific tile where there's a little shadow,
right.
And when you walk on it, it jumps on you.
Yeah.
But I ran from it. Whatever.
Okay. What was it?
It's not a big deal. It was a seal.
Oh, okay. The way you reacted, I was like, maybe I should just say don't count it because it sounds like Jech had a legendary.
No. Even if it wasn't even if it wouldn't have been a good mon, I still catch every encounter.
Right.
And I haven't had the chance to play this game yet until now, but I was about to use it because Vinny and Dylan, Game Boy Luke, and all of them, they always count down encounters. So I was gonna use it, but
okay.
It's all good. There is another cave that we do get into the game that you do encounter a mon like that. You just need to look for that little spot, and it jumps on you.
Okay. We can count it there. I was just unaware of that, but I'll be definitely more aware.
Yeah.
In future episodes and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's the same thing as before we go to the castle. We're in that route.
Yeah.
And a mon jumped out of the bush. It's pretty much the same concept, but yeah. At that point, yeah, we'll use it, but it's all good for now. You didn't know about it, so, and I don't blame you. If you would have got a random encounter and I thought you had a legendary and you were like, oh, should we count it or not?
Right.
Maybe would have said the same thing. Like, yeah, maybe not,
Yeah.
There's enough legendaries, but
yeah. Well, wait. I mean, we both got the shadow encounter because that's something that you can't miss.
Yeah. The jumping from the ceiling, I forgot about it in this cave. I remember about it in the other cave that we do go through, but this cave, I completely forgot about it. I didn't even know you could encounter one like that in that cave, but it's no biggie. It was just a seal.
Yeah.
It would have been still a good. I've never really used a dugong or a seal before, so it would have been cool to use it, but I have enough water types that I'm good,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
What would have been cool, too, is one of the shadows that I did encounter was a Reshiram, so it would have been cool to get that, but fortunately,
but it wasn't your first one.
Yeah. Unfort, but it's all good. I'm going to see what my fossils are finally, so that's going to be cool.
You went with the jaw fossil, correct?
I went with the jaw fossil.
Nice.
I don't even remember what the other fossil was.
It's like I believe the sail fossil.
Yeah, it's a sail. Yeah, because it's Aurora.
Yeah.
So it's like behind his neck. There's like little flapping things. So I'm guessing that's where the sail comes from. Cool mon. But I completely forgot that you were right that we do get a free Megamon eventually. Yeah. That's so cool.
Dude, it's funny that in my playing Y, just to kind of understand where I'm going, I got a Mega Latios, which is sick, right? But it didn't have any damaging moves. It had Mist, Kinesis, and 2 other non-damaging psychic moves. So I couldn't win the battle. It was just I'm like, cool, I got a Latios, but I couldn't do anything in the battle.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. Oh my god, I would have been a little bit fuming, especially if we would have been in the recording, because that's one thing I was talking about earlier that can really stall and just make the gap between us wider. Getting stalled like that, I would have been furious.
Now, a question for you is, if that were to happen to one of us here, would you count that as a death, or would there be some special clause being yo, I couldn't do anything in this battle,
No. In a normal battle where you have all your other mons, yeah, I would count that.
Right, it's only 1v1. That's
in that battle where you kind of had no choice but to to me, I feel that's unfair.
Right.
So whatever other people think about that, to me, I'm no, I wouldn't force that upon you if you lose it. Because I feel that's not your fault, right?
Right.
There was nothing you could do at that point. So
no, I'm with you.
Yeah. So at that point, if it happens to you again in this
I sure hope not. I mean, I'll take the Latios, but I also would like a nice attacking move.
So, okay, so since we're in that conversation, what mon would you want? What mega would you want?
I was actually talking to Infernoman about this because I was telling him about it. I was like, yeah, like, I got this lad, he has no moves. And he was like, if either of you guys get a Mega Aldino, I'll just start laughing and cracking up.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be
I mean,
terrible.
honestly, like, I would be fine with anything that's like, I mean, it's a Mega, so like, obviously a Legendary would be cool, but I would be just as happy with like, you know, like a Mega Blastoise, like a Charizard, or even like a Houndoom or like a Heracross, like.
Oh yeah.
As long as it isn't like a Pokemon like an Aldino or like one of the not as good ones, I guess. So
yeah,
I'll be happy with really anything.
I think that's the one that I really wouldn't want. A Mega Audino, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. So okay, I'm gonna ask you about this because I know. I did mention this a while back about like if you get like dupes for a static mon, what do you think you should do? So I did get. Oh, did I catch it or did I not catch it? I was gonna say because I'm not sure. My second fossil, I got a Amistar, but I already got an Ammonite in my box.
Ooh.
So do I count that as a dupes, or what do I do? Because like
I mean,
it's
it would be
fossil,
species.
So, yeah, species. So what do I do because it's a fossil?
I mean, you can either use the Omastar or grind up the Omanite.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering what you wanted to do with that scenario, but okay.
I mean, like I really don't know. That's a good question. To me, I would probably, since you got the Omanite first, like whatever the first one was, that would be the one that you use.
Yeah, but then I just lose an encounter then?
Well, I mean, yeah, like that's just Dupe's Claws or Species Claws.
Yeah, but usually when you do get Dupe's Claws and Species Claws, you can catch something else, you know?
Not
so
to
that's why
no,
I'm like,
that's I've never heard that before.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain to you a while back. Like, Vinny and all of them, those big creators, when they do get into a situation like that, they just catch something else because it's kind of not fair that you lose an encounter because of the randomizers. You know what I mean?
Correct, but it's a fossil. So, like...
Yeah.
Like, if it was in the grass, I would be like, yeah, go get your next encounter. But, like, you know, a free Pokemon, like a fossil, or, like, you know, like a gifted Eevee or something like that, I feel like that's, you know, just tough luck on that one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like,
but yeah,
I know it sucks, but like that's just the way that like I've always been playing for everything that I've been watching. It's just kind of like, oh, tough luck that it's, you know, species or dupes, that my fossil was a dupes, or like that free Eevee that I got, or whatever.
Yeah, see, that's where like every people that I've watched, they always get just another encounter or something. So I guess for this series, I'll just say like, okay, I'll go with your rules and stuff, and
plus like too, because like
luck.
I think it's just like kind of unfair as well, because in that case, then you'll just be like, oh, okay, I'll just go back and get that Reshiram, you know, like.
Well, yeah, but that's where the Randomizer Fat comes, because I could get one of the mons that I got there was well, I don't remember the mons, but I know the only thing that was good there was the Reshiram, and besides that, it was
right.
So I probably wouldn't have went there. I would have probably just went somewhere where it was just pretty much decent mons. So probably the route before I could have got a Lucario, but all the other mons well. So I mean, oh shoot, is that not a good? That's not a good word, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm in the Pokemon Center in the next town. I just got my bike, by the way, and there's a guy who wants to trade. He wants me to give him a Salamence, and he will give me a Zubat.
Oh, yeah, that's.
So I'm gonna tell him no.
Yeah, I would say fudge that and just put that to the side. I would never trade a Salamence. Oh, did you get your rod actually?
I did. A nice little old rod.
Yeah. So that does enable some mons in specific routes, not routes, but in some towns and stuff. I'm pretty sure. There might be like 1 or 2 towns where there is water that there's no grass that we could probably potentially get an encounter. I don't remember specifically, but I know in a lot of gens that, like in specific gens, like in Gen 2,
Yeah.
when you get into the town where you fight the first gym, you don't have surf, but you can get an encounter there because you have the rod. So I don't remember if there is any town like that in this generation, or there should be. There should be.
I'm sure there's a spot or two where we could fish for sure.
Yeah. But yeah. So besides my Amastar, I did get a Staravia.
Oh.
So that's cool.
Join the club.
Cool. Yep. Well, that's what when I got it, I was like, ooh. I mean, I got a Staraptor as well, so I do have some. I have some good options in the box, really. I do have a future Swampert if I want it. I have a Talonflame. I have a future Staraptor. I have a couple more, so that's good. My team compensation is starting to get better.
Yeah,
that's good.
And we got some good options in the box as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one of the best moves ever for a Nuzlocke run. I just got the TM for Explosion.
Oh.
And
you gotta put that on all your mods. Just like completely remove all your moves from your mods and just use Explosion.
And I just got Fissure, so I got like a tale of two moves. I got Explosion and I got Fissure.
Wait, how did you get two moves at the same time?
I'm just going through the town in the hotel. There are two people sitting that they give you TMs.
Oh, I see. That's another detail that I didn't remember at all. I don't even think I ever did that in like normal runs of the game. I don't recall, because sometimes I skip houses that like I'm not paying attention, and it's funny because at every Pokemon series I start, usually I say like pro Pokemon Master tip, just go in every house because you can get random items and stuff, and sometimes I don't do it myself, so kind of contradicting myself there, but you know.
Well, yeah, so I just kind of went in, explored everywhere, and riding my bike right now. We do only have about another minute left, so I'm just going to continue to go check out some items and stuff like that, and, you know, we'll see where we are.
Yeah. I'm almost in the town. I think I'm fighting the last trainer in the beach.
Okay, cool.
So I'm pretty close. I'm gonna probably do the same thing as you did. Go get those TMs to see what they are, and then I might just go get the encounter after the town.
Ooh.
Just to see what else I can get there, and then fight the gym probably.
Yeah.
Wait, what are the levels for the gym leader again?
25.
Oh my god, dude. See, not having the experience share is really hindering me now, because now my mons are lower than the gym leader. So I might turn on the experience share just to get my levels up again, because I'm like 3 to 4 levels lower than 25 right now.
Yeah.
I'm all at like level 21 and 22. So, what are your levels right now?
I got my main crew, like my Staraptor, my Zangoose, my Volcarona, they're all like 26, 27. And then obviously my Hoopa is at 19 and my Tentacruel is at 21 right now. So I got a pretty balanced team, but I should be good to take on the gym. Might do a little bit of grinding, but we are actually at time, my friend.
All right. Well, that's a good way to... Oh, well, I still have one more mon to fight here, so...
Okay, well, just let me know when you're done. I'm just going to go to the PC and heal up really quick, just to be safe.
Yep. All right, buddy. Sounds good. I should be done relatively quick here.
Yeah. Well, I'll just start the outro as well. I mean, by the time you should be done. But, guys, thank you so much for watching episode 10 of our Randomized versus in X and Y. I am ItsReallyTimmyB. That over there is Jechnician. Make sure to like this video, and if you do want to support the channels beyond just liking this video, also consider hitting subscribe. That's all I really have to say. Jech, are you still in this battle? Are you almost done, my friend?
I just finished the battle, so whenever you're ready to just end off the episode, I'm ready.
Perfect. Well, guys, make sure, once again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. We will be back on my channel on Thursday in just a couple of days. Episode 11 will be on Jech's channel, so I'll be taking on the gym next episode probably. But guys, we will see you back here on Thursday. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.